All right, so for number 11, this says express the difference as a product, but you need to also be prepared in case the instructions say find the exact value. Because notice these angle measures are, they don't have a variable in them, so we could actually find the exact value. So difference as a product, I'm going to look at my 4 formulas. I'm looking for the one that does cosine minus cosine, so that's going to be number 4. My alpha is pi over 2, and my beta is 5 pi over 12. And so I'm going to use that formula. It's going to equal negative 2 sine. And this is going to be weird because we're going to have a fraction and a fraction. But it's going to be pi over 12 plus 5 pi over 12 all over 2 times sine of pi over 12 minus 5 pi over 12 all over 2. So now we've got to simplify those arguments. So negative 2 is going to stay put, sine's going to stay put, and I'm going to end up with 6 pi over 12, which reduces to pi over 2 divided by 2. And then here we've got sine of pi minus 5 pi is negative 4 pi over 12, which is going to be negative pi over 3. If you don't believe me, stop and do the steps. All over 2. So now we've got to where we have a compound fraction, so we need to do stay switch switch, and this would be negative 2 sine of pi over 4 sine of negative pi over 6. At this point, we've got this negative inside the argument, which I told you is a no-no, a mathematical no-no. We don't like it. So you have to think about, okay, those even and odd properties. Sine is an odd property, which means that when you have a negative in the argument, it equals a negative out front. But since this is all being multiplied, the negative out front is actually going to go all the way out here. I'm going to change this to positive. So now we've got equals positive 2 sine of pi over 4 sine of pi over 6. Now at this point we could technically stop because of the instructions, but if it says find the exact value, then you would go one step further and actually get the number answer by substituting in for these angle measures. And sine of pi over 6 would be 1/2. And so your final answer would be square root of 2 over 2. And on the line, if they asked you to find exact value, you need to write cosine of pi over 12 minus cosine of 5 pi over 12 equals square root of 2 over 2. And that would be it. So you've got to pay attention to the instructions on the test because you don't want to do extra work if you don't need to. Exact value, going to have to do these extra steps.